You ever walk into a room and feel every eye on you, judging, sizing you up before you even open your mouth? That's what happened to Aisha Brooks that night at the San Francisco Art Gala, the kind of fancy event where the champagne flutes cost more than most people's rent. Aisha, a young black woman in a simple black dress, clutching a gold-embossed invitation her family's foundation paid a fortune for, was about to become the center of a storm nobody saw coming. It started at the velvet rope, that moment where you hand over your invite, expecting a nod, maybe a smile. Instead, the security guard, a guy with a buzz cut and a smirk, took one look at Aisha's dress, her braids, her everything, and moved like he had all night to check her ID. "Ma'am, I need your full credentials," he said, slow, like she might not understand English. Behind her, a tech bro in a tailored suit sailed through without a glance. Aisha handed over her invite, her ID, her patience, everything but her dignity, and stepped into the gallery, feeling the whispers trail her like a shadow. Inside, the place was dripping with wealth, crystal chandeliers, silk dresses, and a $60 million abstract painting up for auction, donated, ironically, by Aisha's dad, Marcus Brooks, a tech titan who'd rather stay out of the spotlight. But then came Evelyn Harper, all diamonds and venom, her voice cutting through the crowd like a knife. "I do wonder about the guest list these days," she said, loud enough for everyone to hear, her eyes locked on Aisha. "When you open the doors too wide, you get, well, you know." Her son, Nathan Harper, sauntered up, adjusting his Rolex, smirking. "Standards, mother. It's about standards, not whatever trendy nonsense they're pushing now." The crowd chuckled, phones slipping out of purses, ready to capture whatever drama was brewing. Aisha stood there, calm as a lake, but inside, she was raging. She'd dealt with this her whole life, the side eyes, the assumptions, the servers who skipped her with the champagne tray. She pulled out her phone, hit record on her voice memo app, and murmured, "October 12th, San Francisco Art Gala. Differential treatment, as expected. Let's see how this plays out." She wasn't here to play nice, she was here to document. Nathan, all swagger, stepped closer, his smile sharp enough to cut glass. "Excuse me, miss," he said, like he was addressing a lost tourist. "I'm Nathan Harper. I don't think we've met, and I'm wondering if you're at the right event." Aisha didn't flinch. "Aisha Brooks," she said, holding up her invite. "I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be." Nathan's eyes narrowed, like he was inspecting a counterfeit bill. "Interesting," he drawled. "These invites aren't cheap. What do you do exactly?" The crowd leaned in, phones up, live stream ticking past 10,000 viewers. Evelyn chimed in, her voice syrupy with fake concern. "Perhaps you'd enjoy the public tours more, dear. They're so accessible." Aisha's smile didn't waver, but her words had steel. "What makes you think I don't belong, Mr. Harper? My invitation? My bank account? Or something else?" The question hung there, heavy, and Nathan's face twitched. He knew the cameras were rolling. The crowd shifted, uneasy, as Aisha's phone buzzed. A text from her assistant. "Legal's ready. Say the word." Then it escalated. Security showed up, radios crackling, the lead guard barking, "Ma'am, step aside for verification." Nathan, playing to the crowd, said, "We've had issues with gatecrashers lately. Can't be too careful." Evelyn nodded, all righteous indignation. "It's about integrity, you see. We can't let just anyone waltz in." Aisha, still calm, sent one last text. "Phase 2. Now." And then, the room shifted. The gala director, Dr. James Callahan, pushed through, sweat on his brow, voice tight. "Ladies and gentlemen, a moment, please." He looked at Aisha, then the Harpers. "I just got a call from Marcus Brooks." "Yes, that Marcus Brooks. He's concerned about how his daughter, Aisha, has been treated tonight." The crowd gasped, phones frantically Googling. Aisha Brooks, board member of Brooks Innovations, philanthropist, dealmaker. The Harpers' faces went white. Evelyn clutched her necklace like it might save her. Nathan stammered, "That's not possible." Aisha's lawyer, Carlin Gwynn, stepped forward, briefcase in hand, voice like a blade. "There's been a misunderstanding about MS. Brooks' presence. We're prepared to address it legally." The live stream hit 100,000 viewers, SF Gala, trending worldwide. Aisha looked at Nathan, her voice low but deadly. "You asked what I do? I sit on the board of Brooks Innovations, where we were considering an $800 million deal with Harper Enterprises. We're being the key word. The fallout was brutal. By morning, Harper Enterprises stock tanked 45%. Marcus Brooks pulled the deal, issuing a statement that scorched the airwaves. We don't do business with companies that treat people like this. Evelyn's charity boards dropped her like a hot coal. Lawsuits piled up, civil rights violations, defamation, you name it. The feds started sniffing around Harper's hiring practices, unearthing years of buried complaints. The gala? It became a case study in how not to run an event, with new policies and training rolled out overnight. 6 months later, Aisha stood in that same gallery, launching the Brooks Foundation's Equity in Every Room initiative. The painting her dad donated was gone, replaced by a photo of a young girl staring down prejudice with quiet strength. I'm not angry, Aisha told the crowd, her voice steady. Anger means I was surprised, and I wasn't. I've faced this my whole life. The difference? This time, I had the power to fight back, and I'm using it to make sure no one else has to. The real win wasn't the Harper's downfall, though. Yeah, that felt good. It was the kid who walked into a gallery last week and wasn't questioned. It was the family who enjoyed a concert without a side eye. It was dignity becoming normal, not a privilege you had to fight for. But here's the thing, and I want to hear what you think. Is justice about punishing the Harpers, or is it about building a world where this never happens again? Drop a comment, share your story, your thoughts. Have you ever been made to feel like you didn't belong? How'd you handle it? Let's talk, because your voice matters, and trust me, it's louder than you think.